He had obviously understood us, for early the next morning, 3 men in a large prahu had come to fetch us. We climbed aboard the prahu, and the men paddled us up the river without ever saying a word.
Kampung. Terima kasih. Hey.
Sharing American cigarettes was now a ritual event for Bren and I. We had started smoking on a regular basis now, and were always happy to share a conversation and a puff of tobacco. This was part of our life now, this enjoyable ritual, the meeting of our different cultures. Sitting in the presence of these people would take me back to the old days. Days when Europeans first set foot on the soil that is now South Africa. Where had we gone wrong? The Papuans have faced similar problems. Their land has been at the mercy of more powerful countries for many years. The Dutch, Germans, British, and now the Indonesians have all taken part in ruling this faraway land and its people. Most of the people have been converted to Christianity when the first Europeans started sailing to these parts. The people on the coast were the first to be indoctrinated into this Western religion. Many that lived deep in the jungles of New Guinea were saved the conversion, and there are still some animistic rituals that take place to this day.
We too conducted one of our few routines and were shown a section of river we could use to wash our clothes. Being the source of their survival, most villages are found near fresh water, and because of this, there are certain rules pertaining to the use of the river. The river is divided into sections. At the highest point of the river near the village is the area where clean drinking water is collected. The washing of clothes and pots takes place in the middle section, and bathing is performed in the lower section. During our travels, we had to be continuously aware of collecting water from the river mouths, as they might have a village further upstream, making the water unsuitable for drinking.
While sitting and relaxing as the church service took place, we met another elder, his name, Florence Yopari. He took a great interest in who we were and what we were up to. He was visiting this village as some of his other sons and daughters lived here in Karawan. We sat in the shade of the hut and spoke for some time.
The next morning we were treated to a breakfast of bananas, baked kaladi and hot water, a common drink in these parts. Florence came to say goodbye and asked if we would visit Wopari, his village further down the coast. We told him we would, and as was now our custom, gave him and the others some pens as gifts for their children. Thanking them for our stay in the village, we waved farewell as we made our way back downstream to the Chenderwasi.
Away from having a good time at the village we've just been to. It's a bit rainy, so hopefully there'll be some wind later on this afternoon. Tide's pretty high, so, and hopefully our boat will be there when we get back, and that's the other thing. See, these guys over there already caught some fish.
Yeah. Selamat.
Bagus. Ikan? Ikan. Ah, bagus. He just laughs the whole time. Oh, there's our home.
We thanked the two locals from Karuan as they disappeared upstream on their prahu.
From the front to the nose there. You're pretty full. Yo. Ankle deep. It's after all that rain last night as well.
Okay, let's go. Tide's going off.
We were heading in the direction of Wapari, Florence's village.
I think within the first 3 days, you become one with mosquitoes and flies. That's just the way it is. There's nothing you can do about it. You all live together.
No, they live on you.
Yeah,
You just
you're
let
not
them.
alone.
Yeah.
You're not alone. No matter where you are, you're not alone.
We're gonna cook up something to eat.
Yeah, when my brain's like cooled down a bit. It's just, yeah. Yeah?
I said, when I come back, lunch better be ready.
Oh, yeah. Out there is where we were earlier on today. Unfortunately, there's been no wind, so it's not been of much help to us.
I sorted those planks out, you know. They were
Okay. Yeah.
I put the flat ones all together. We can sleep on them. It's perfect.
Excellent, man.
Put the mosquito net up there.
Hold your fish up
Good
again.
supper.
Let me zoom into that. That's a nice fish. It is quite a nice sized
We'll have
fish.
this some rice, huh?
Yeah, and some rice. Yeah, good idea. Maybe a little noodle as well.
There's always space for some
Yeah.
things.
We love our noodles, must admit.
Yeah, that's a good spot. Excellent.
Just saying that we'll turn the boat around later and then.
Stung by a jellyfish.
I've got a couple in my hands as well.
I'll put these planks up. You can sleep on this tonight. See, that's pretty flat now.
Yeah, excellent.
You can put the mats down in there and sleep on that. You've got a fireplace for you.
Fireplace.
You put the fish on the top there. Use this as a grid like last time.
Yeah.
You've got some tongs.
Some tongs. Excellent.
Yeah.
Let's have a look at those. What are they made out of? Bamboo as well.
Maybe they're on the same as ours.
Okay, alright.
This wood's pretty dry because it hasn't been out in the rain.
Yeah.
I know it's a bit-
Depending on how we feel, how the wind goes, how the weather is, we might just stay here another day, do some more diving, maybe leave tomorrow evening if the wind is good.
Just finished putting up the mosquito net. You can see all the flies buzzing around you at the moment. They're not the ones that suck your blood like the ones in Ransiki. I don't think. I've had some biting me. I've got a spider on my hand at the moment. But this is a jungle and it is infested with all sorts of things. As you see, we've turned our boat around, always facing the nose out. We push it out a bit and then throw the anchor out as far as we can and then drag it in. And then we've tied the back to the tree here. You see the bit of rope so that it faces out the bow the whole time. It doesn't pull out off its moorings. That should keep safe for the night. It's getting a bit dark now for the camera, so I'm going to put it away. We'll be having rice and fish for supper and maybe a bit of noodles. And hopefully we'll have a good night's sleep.
Hopefully better than last night.
Pardon?
Hopefully a little bit better than last night.
Hopefully a bit better than last night.